guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie, and today we're doing a reading vlog, which I'm so excited about. But in this reading vlog, I'm going to ask ChatGPT throughout the week how many pages I should read each day. So I'm a little nervous to see what they're gonna say. I am gonna put a limit on it. So I work a full-time job from 8 to 5 every day. There's only so many hours in the day that I can actually read. So I think what I'm gonna do is ask ChatGPT, that is so hard to say, how many pages I should read between 50 and 200, because I feel like that's doable for me. It's definitely gonna be challenging if it's like near 200. We're gonna go with it and see what happens. I wanted to show you guys the first book that I'm going to be reading in this video, which is The Goal by Elle Kennedy. As you guys know, a lot of the books on my TBR this month are series I'm in the middle of. Every single book in this video is not going to be a series that I'm in the middle of because I have to get some other books done for book club and stuff like that. So we're gonna add those in and sprinkle them in throughout the week. But this one is a series I'm in the middle of, so this is the first book we're gonna start with. I'm super excited. If you guys don't know this series, it's the off-campus series. This is book number 4. I love the series. It's like a hockey romance college set plot, and I love it. I love the first 3 books. I've honestly been avoiding this one because there's a pregnancy trope in it, and that is not my favorite trope, but I of course want to get through the series. So we're going to jump into book number 4 for our first book of the week. Let's see what ChatGPT has for us in store today, how many pages we're about to read. I'm nervous. We're gonna say, how many pages should I read today between 50 and 200? It depends on your time and availability. Yeah, I know. Please just pick a number. Pick a number between 50 and 200. I'll go with 125 pages. Starting off strong. That is how many pages I have to read today. It's getting late, so we're gonna see if we can accomplish this, but I think we can do it. I'm excited to jump into this book and jump into this week of ChatGPT choosing how many pages I read each day. So let's go get started on this because we have some damage to do. I ordered 2 Sunny Angels birthday cake one right here, and then one is a hipper. So we're gonna open them and see what I got. I'll do the hipper first because I actually have quite a few hippers already. I have the rabbit, the elephant, lop ear rabbit, and we have the mouse. So I think I'd be happy with anything that weren't those. I really want the lion. Oh, it's a little panda. Okay, this one's really cute. I like the black and white. Even though it's not our birthdays, we're still opening these. Ooh, that was a good pop. I obviously would love the pink one. The white one's really cute. The yellow one, the purple one. I don't want the brown one because Jensen already got it, but here's the options. Yay! Ah! Okay, yeah, it's yellow. I love yellow. Yellow is so cute. Oh, I love yellow. These are my Sunny Angels of the day. They're so cute. Wanted to give a little update. It is 8:30 right now. I also look awful because I work like an 8 to 5, and so I'm doing this all at night, or trying to, like a little bit through the day, but mostly getting these pages in at night. But earlier today I asked ChatGPT how many pages I should read today. They chose 137. So we had what, 120 yesterday, and today we had 137. I still have more to go. I'm currently on chapter 22 of the deal, page 200 exactly. I know I still have like 50 to 60 pages left. I don't know the exact math on it. That's around the page amount I still have to read tonight. But honestly, this book is flying by. It's so quick, so easy. I do like it. It's definitely very spicy. So if you're not into that kind of stuff, I'm not like a huge spice person. Like, I don't mind it. I'm not like one of those people that avoid it, but it's not like my typical book that I like to read. But this book is heavy on the spice. So if you're not into that, I definitely don't recommend. I feel like the other books in the series weren't as spicy, but maybe I'm just not remembering it. This book's about Sabrina and Tucker. He actually goes by John Tucker, which if you grew up and watched the movie John Tucker Must Die, I just associate it to that. They call him Tucker though, mostly throughout the book, which has helped. Sabrina and Tucker are both college students. Sabrina super focused into going to law school at Harvard. Tucker is on the Briar hockey team. He kind of plans on moving back to Texas where he is from because that's where his mom lives, and his dad died when he was super young. So he's planning on doing that after graduation, but they end up having having a one night stand that actually does continue after that. So it's not just a one night stand, like they get to know each other and they start to have feelings for each other, but during that one night stand they get pregnant. I'm at a point in the book where they're kind of deciding what they want to do with that, and that's definitely not a spoiler. It says on the back that they get pregnant, so just want to make that clear. I like it so far. Again, like there's not a whole lot of plot to it, so that's the only thing with it. Quick, easy read, and I've been enjoying it, but it's not the best book I've ever read. But sometimes you need those kind of books. I need to finish my like 50 to 60 pages tonight, so I'm on track for tomorrow, and then we will see tomorrow how many pages ChatGPT wants me to read. I definitely am ready to like get this book done and kind of move into something with more plot to it. We'll see what I end up picking up after this book. So far so good. I'm excited to find out how this ends. I'll let you guys know my rating once I'm done with it. But we have a lot more reading to do tonight, so I'm going to get ready for bed and finish off my reading for the night. Okay, besties, it's literally 4:30 a.m. I'm actually about to head to the airport to catch a flight to Wisconsin to see my best friend Lucy because her birthday's today. So I'm excited to spend the weekend with her. We kind of have made it a tradition to like go visit each other on our birthdays because we obviously live in different states, which is the worst thing ever, but it is what it is. So in all honesty, I did not complete, I don't remember exactly what ChatGPT said yesterday, but I have to look back. But I did not complete the page amount. I was so busy, like I worked all day and then I had to come home, pack all the things. I'm basically gonna add it on to whatever it says today to keep going and complete this challenge. So we're definitely going to finish that today, which is good because I'm flying and I have 2 flights. I'll have time to read and like be in the airport for a little bit, so that'll be good. I'm going to go on to ChatGPT this morning and see how many pages I have to read today, and then I'll just add it on to the 90 whatever I had yesterday that I didn't complete. I did read some yesterday, I just didn't complete the full 90 something pages. That's what we're gonna do. Let's see how many pages I have to read today before I leave. I just asked and ChatGPT said 86, so we're gonna add that on to the 90 something I had yesterday. Didn't have time to complete all the pages yesterday, so we're definitely behind. I basically need to finish this book today and then start another one. We'll see, but I need to head to the airport, so let's go. I did the same thing last year where I like did this whole little setup for Lucy's birthday. I'm also filming on 2 cameras right now. I sent everything here so I could set it up. So I'm gonna run through everything that I got her and then we'll set it up. First and foremost, this is a Sunny Angel birthday one. Obviously don't know which one she got, but I got this for her. Got this specific paper on Etsy. It's so cute. Look at it. Little bears blowing out birthday candles. This is a pair of pajamas. I also have the matching ones. They're really cute. They have like bows on the top and then they're pink pants. This is like her main gift. This is a petite key memory box. So we are obviously long distance best friends. We don't have a place to like keep all of our memories, so I thought this was so perfect. It's a custom little box. I'll show you the inside. I hope you can see it. It literally says Lucy and Nat embroidered in here, and then it's like a little chest so we can keep all of our memories in here. This is a birthday cake jelly cat. I'll set it up and you'll see it. This is like this little trinket bear company I found recently when I was like antiquing, and it's 2 little girl bears with little bows reading books, and I think it's so cute and like perfect. This is a little picture of us. I've been really into junk journaling lately, and she doesn't know, but I've made this entire journal that are all the memories we've had. It's very thick, but there's like pages we can fill out. Continuing on, I'm gonna go set all this up and then we'll get her reaction. It's like a tradition now. You can open whenever. Stop! Guys, I'm the best friend ever. Time to give you guys an update because I haven't updated you for a couple days now, but I did finish the goal. It was an extremely easy read. I talked to you guys throughout it, but it is a very smutty book, so if you're not into that, I definitely don't recommend. I wish there was more relationship development because there's a lot of back and forth the whole time, them not knowing each other's feelings, kind of avoiding talking about it. I think I would give it a 3 overall. Wasn't my favorite book in the series, definitely not. It was good, not great. I'm glad I read it and I can move on to the 5th book eventually. This was our first book of the week. I'm not gonna lie, I did skip like a day from filming this because I flew to Wisconsin to see my best friend for her birthday. So I wanted to obviously spend time with her and not read the whole time. We are now back and we're moving on to book number 2. And earlier today I asked ChatGPT how many pages I should read. I actually have started this book already because I started it on the plane today coming home. We're reading Heartless Hunter. Oh my gosh, I love it already. I'm only like 50 pages in. I'm so excited about this book and I've heard so many good things. We're gonna see how many pages I have to read and then we've already gone through some of it. I keep seeing ChatGPT. It's ChatGPT. It's such a tongue twister. Pick a page number between 50 to 100. 112. I can get behind that. So we have 112 pages to read. I have read, I literally am exactly on page 50, chapter 8. So we have 62 pages left today. So that's definitely doable and I'm honestly so excited to continue reading this. This is a YA fantasy. If you guys have never heard of it, I've honestly heard a lot about it. My in-person book club actually read it last year, but I wasn't able to go to that one, so I didn't end up reading it. And I was super bummed because I've heard so many great things, but my Fable book club chose this book for January, so I'm so excited about it. It's about Rune. Rune is actually a witch vigilante, and she spends her days pretending to be a young socialite, so she doesn't get the unwanted attention, but during the night, she's actually the Crimson Moth, and she helps protect her own kind because after this devastating revolution, witches have been diminished from powerful rulers to the outcasts. They're kind of trying to kill them off basically, and Rune is trying to protect them. So when one of Rune's rescues goes wrong, she kind of decides to throw these witch hunters off and she wants information. So she decides to court Gideon, and he is a witch hunter. He is basically doing everything that she is against to get this information, and he also has the same idea, but she thinks she's actually falling for him. So it's a big mess and I'm so excited. I love it so much so far. We have 62 pages to read today, so let's get into this book. We are on to the next day, currently on page 114 of Heartless Hunter, and I'm loving this book so much. I'm so excited. The second one comes out in February, and I cannot wait to continue on with this, even though I'm not even finished with this one, but it's so good. We need to ask ChatGPT how many pages we should read today. Today is just a day for reading, and I'm so excited. A number of pages between 50 and 200, please. It says, how about 126 pages? That's how many pages we're going to read today. We're going to read to page 241 today. We're going to get quite a ways into this book. Very excited to just sit down and keep reading and continuing the story. I love Rune so much. I'm so excited to like kind of see which way she pulls. Like in my head, I know. We'll see what actually happens. In my chair, and I have my little ambiance on right here, and we're going to read our 126 pages. So let's get started. Little update. It's the next day. I'm on page 243 of Heartless Hunter. This morning I screen recorded how many pages we're reading today, and I did it between 100 and 300 because today is a day where I can read more, so I wanted to get in as many pages as I could. Okay, I did a page number between 150 and 300, and ChatGPT said let's go with page 213. So I'm going to read 213 pages today, which means I'm definitely getting done with Heartless Hunter, and then we'll move on to our third book. I literally love this book so much. You guys know I'm not typically like a fantasy girly. Obviously it's a YA romantasy, so it's just easier to get through, and I really enjoy it. And I just don't know what's going to happen between Rune and Alex and Gideon. I just don't know who she's going to go with. It's all going to be a surprise. We're going to get our pages in today, and then we'll move on to the next book, and I'll tell you guys what my final thoughts are on Heartless Hunter. But I'm so excited because the second book is coming out in February, and I may or may not have it, so I'm very excited to read that one very soon after I finish this one. All around very exciting, but we're going to sit down and read, get our 213 pages in today, and then I'll show you guys the next book I move on to. So let's get to reading. I'm down to the last less than 20 pages of this book, and I'm freaking out about what's gonna happen in the end, so I need to get my reaction. Let's read this together and see what happens. I'm so scared. I cannot believe what just happened in this book. I'm like so sad. The ending was so crazy. I saw a little bit of it coming, but a lot of it was a big shock. I cannot wait to get into the second book because I need to know what happens, and I actually have the second book. So I'm so happy because I don't know what I would do if I had to wait for it to come out. I would give this book a 5 stars. I loved it so much. If you guys have not read this book, you need to pick it up because it was so good. I love the characters and I cannot wait to see where they go from here because there's a lot left unsaid right now. This was our second book, Heartless Hunter. Oh my gosh, it's one of my new faves. I loved this book so much. You guys must read it. I don't know how I'm gonna move on from this, but I'm going to have to pick a new book. Like, how do I pick a new book? I'll come back to you guys when I've let this sink in and we'll choose a new book. But for now, I'll be with my thoughts. I haven't updated you since I finished Heartless Hunter. I actually started the do-over right after I finished that. I screen recorded my pages. I did not forget to do that. I just have been so busy. I haven't talked to the camera. I got like over halfway through on the first day I started reading this. I really enjoyed it. I was a little scared if it was going to be super repetitive just because it is a story about Valentine's Day, and obviously she's waking up on Valentine's Day every single day, and so it's just kind of routine. But I didn't feel like that at all, which props to Lynn Painter, because like how many authors could make the same day that is happening over and over again seem different, you know what I mean? But if you guys have never read this book, it's about Emily Hornby. She's a lover girl. She has a boyfriend and she wakes up on Valentine's Day and plans for it to be the perfect day, have everything go super smoothly with her plans and her boyfriend, but that does not end up happening, as you can probably guess. And the next day after this whole disastrous Valentine's Day, she's obviously excited for it to be a new day, and that doesn't happen because she wakes up again and it is the same day, the same Valentine's Day, which would be seriously so terrible. I can't imagine waking up on the same day every single day. That sounds like my worst nightmare, as it was hers. So she obviously goes through a ton of things and is trying to figure out situations to get out of the same exact day. But on this Valentine's Day, she ends up watching her boyfriend cheat on her. So she's obviously done with that situation. But she also runs into Nick on this Valentine's Day early in the morning because of something that goes wrong. At first, he literally does not really know who she is. Like, they're in the same class and he does not even know her name. Obviously, they keep running into each other. Not that he knows, but she knows that they keep running into each other day after day. And she obviously kind of starts to like this guy and like his personality. So obviously things kind of switch up. The next day, I ended up finishing the book. I asked ChatGPT to pick between 100 and 200 pages because I knew I'd finish it either way. And it picked 157. So that was the final day of this challenge. And I ended up finishing this book. I would give it a 4-star. I think it was really cute, obviously perfect for February and for Valentine's Day. So it was literally the perfect month for me to read this. That's how this went. Obviously my top read was Heartless Hunter, then The Do-Over, finally The Goal by Elle Kennedy. But obviously we had so many great reads in this. I thought this was so much fun to let ChatGPT choose the number of pages I read a day. Let me know if you guys like these kind of videos, because I would obviously love to do more where different things choose how many pages I read. But I thought this was such a fun way to get through a few books that I had on my TBR, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video.